What's up, all? Itinerant here / Todd. A live action play of Bolt Action. Oh, shoot, I forgot a couple things here. So just trying to put together a quick game to get some dice rolling here. Got some objectives here I got to hit. You can see the little white squares. And now I'm going to try to get my headphones on here. So just a second. Nerd Shack. Man, that was fast. Hey, hello. I guess let me know, Nerd Shack, if you can hear me. And let me make sure that I've got this going here. All right, Nerd Shack, I need to know, can you hear me here? Loud and clear, says John. Man, you guys are jumping on quick. All right, a little live action play here. Probably won't get I'll try to hit the chat occasionally here. So we got Nerd Shack and John Rices. I don't know. I may be subscribed to you guys. I may not. I don't know. I got a thumbs up already. Awesome. I know the rules half. I've played Matt a few times live, and I've played some. I played. Oh my gosh, friend of mine. Good friend, Dave. Played Dave a while back. So I played some face-to-faces, some solos. Western Front, they're trying to take the objectives. All right, so let me show you real quick the sides. I'm trying to make this a quick game. Let's see. You're probably not going to be able to see this, but yeah, okay. I don't know if I even want to try that. All right, so basically the Germans have a first lieutenant with two grenadier squads with light machine gun, medics, a medic. They have a grenadier squad with only NCO and 5 infantry with rifle, medium machine gun team, medium mortar team with spotter, light artillery, which is an infantry gun, and a Stug 3. And the Americans have first lieutenant with 2 others, regular infantry squad with 10 with a bar, a regular infantry squad with 11 with an NCO, regular infantry squad with 6 infantry. Excuse me, sorry, I got a little cold I'm getting over. Medium machine gun, medium mortar, anti-tank gun, and a Sherman. So they have 8 order dice, the Germans have 5. The scenario I'm using is, I'm saying it's, right at beach landings, just trying to get some, trying to get some land. Germans are trying to get some land back. Objective is this building, this hilltop, this building, and this building. Americans get to come on first. Americans don't get to come in first. Americans got to choose their side. They chose this side here to come in. Germans are coming this side. These guys aren't on the table yet, but these are the ones that aren't on reserve. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of the Germans, the tank, the commander, 2 of the squads, and the machine gun are coming on in the first turn. And the Americans have 4 coming in the first turn. The lieutenant, the tank, and 2 of the squads, the smaller squad and one of the bigger squads. And let's see what we got here. Let's see what people are saying before I get started here. I used to play Bolt Action. I've only ever played Chain of Command. Chain of Command's a great game. Write my own rules, says Nerd Check. Yes, it is. This is how you pull dice to activate. That's correct. Chain of Command is really cool. It's a little bit more of a brain burner. I don't know. I hate to say realistic when it comes to talking about, war games, because it's like, we're playing a game here. So I'm going to mute it so I can take a bite of my apple and blow my nose. Please hold. All right, I'm back. Okay. All right, let's pull the first dice out. Hey, you guys are watching and you've played. Let me know if I'm making mistakes. I am open to correction. So what happens is the reserves You put their dice in the bag, I believe, if I read it correctly. And if you pull them, you just put them, give them the dice in their down order. They can't come on the second turn, but they do have to take an order test. Rolling a 9 or less. Anyway, Chain of Command's awesome. It's just a brain burner, and I kind of need a simpler game today. Kind of in the mood for that. And I tell you, every time I play Chain of Command, Bolt Action, I just really have a great time. I'm not a points guy, historical gamer. Play scenarios. This isn't really a scenario. It's the, what's it called? Scenario number 3 in the book. But I only use, they're close in points. I think the Americans are a little higher. First dice is a German die. Oh, I need a dice to keep track of the turn. German die. So I can get that tank up on the hill. I am tempted to do that. Turn number uno. Turn 1. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to get my tank up there quickly. If I go on the road, I can run. So my tank, it moves. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't have its move speed on there. That's fine. I guess, I forgot. Look at that. Already starting. I'm going to look up rules. Move. Oh, wow. Okay, 18 inches. There's something about turning. So he's on the road. Just look that up. Road times 2. Oh, so he did 36 inches. Sheesh. I think he's only allowed to turn. So here's 18. So he gets to go double. So he'll go here. I just have to be within 3 inches. The hill is basically. I could go back here, and he's got it. He has to be on the hill, so. He's there. I don't know what the point of keeping him. You can see him, so you can shoot him. So you might as well just get up there. So right now the Germans have that objective. And he ran. And if you know anything about bolt action, any rules, I think you can only. I don't even know if you can turn when you run in a vehicle. Yes, I'm playing second edition. I had first edition. What's funny is I had first edition and I didn't really like it. I think it's because I was using a different size model, 6 mil, and that was because I wasn't going to play in a different scale. And I like now that you can use the commanders, and I kind of realized you can tweak the rules and make them work for you. Especially if you're doing historical, you can give them little special rules. Sorry for the loud chewing. I'm looking up movement real quick because. I'll tell you what inspired me to play a smaller, quick scenario is Missouri Bolt Action. He's a channel. He doesn't have very many followers, but he's kind of the bolt action guy here in kind of southwestern Missouri. I think he's on the base over there. And he has these nice series of videos showing how to teach bolt action. So I think he just used the Band of Brothers starter set. And I'm playing in 15 mil. So sorry, I got to look here. Tracked vehicles. I'm just going to look. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Okay, I don't see it. There's something about tanks and stuff turning. Maybe it's not this game. Nice dice out of the bag, pardon the chewing. German again. Well, I think I'm going to want to take these three and maybe I have to look also, do I have to keep someone within 3 inches of that? Or is it the last person that goes through it? All right, well, let's move on to see what we have. You have to run into a building and he can run in. Sweet. So these guys go in here and take that building. I'll put this squad in here. You have to run out of a building. You have to run into a building. I don't know if you have to run out of a building. Oh, as a German, I could have also put those in my reserve. So as the American, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a shot. I think. And where's my phone? Okay, hold on. My phone, there it is. Now, this is a cool table I have, but you can see it's a pretty deep well, and it's hard to get down to the site of the it's hard to get down to the site of the thing, so I thought, well, I'll just use my camera on my phone. And so I'm going to bring him on 6 inches, or no, I think it's 9 inches, and then shoot that tank. It's right up to the wall. So now the question is it flank or front? It seems like always in miniature games, you're always right on the cusp of whether or not you're shooting flank or side or front. So I get a couple of dice out and I pull them on here. I mean, I could move them over there so I'm doing it. Bam. I get my little laser finder here. And that's, I mean, you can get really kind of gunky. Oh, I could do it there. So I move them over here. And that tank. So that I have to look if he has a 45 degree. Does that spook have a 45 degree? Or is it straight out the front? Straight out the front, that is going to be killer. So he can only fire in the front arc. Okay, so he can fire back at him at that point. He can't go down or anything, so he is going to advance. He's going to fire on that tank. It's, it seems like it's always hard. So it's a -1 because he moved. And, I think what you want to look at with the photo is, does he have any cover at all? So I'm missing the woods. He's just a straight on shot. So, okay, so let me make sure I do this right. So my Sherman here is going to fire on, he's got the 76 Sherman. Declare my target. I can't react. Oh, I gotta measure the range. I'm sure it's, my table's only 42 by 42. It is in the firing arc. It's 40 14 inches. So it is half. It is half. I'm gonna roll one die. I'm gonna roll it there on the table. Got my little. Probably keep this over here. Let's just see what I get. It's so it's a +1 to because I moved. So it's not long range. I'm not inexperienced. Fire on the move. It's -1. Target is down. Target is small. Target is soft. So it's a 4 to hit. I rolled a 3, so I missed. Okay. Go back from the apple. Hold your ears. German. I did not give. This is kind of bad. I didn't give anybody Piats or not Piats, but bazookas or grenades or. So the only thing against tanks is assaulting them. That's kind of bad, dude. If I take that. Yeah, the Germans are kind of. I didn't set them up well. I did not set them up well for success because they only have one anti-tank thing, whereas the Americans have 2. I'm going to run my infantry on the road, up the road, to start going after that building. So right at that junction there, a little split in the road. Can't make it to the. Still have hard cover. Now I've got my guys. Some of them have stands of 2. So technically, I could, say put them 2 inches apart to save on getting hit by a shell. No one's going to be able to fire this turn, so. Okay. German. No one's been able to. Yeah, I'm going to wait. So I'm just going to get one of my Germans the dice in reserve. I kind of want to wait and see. I got 2. Well, I've only got my lieutenant on. American. So I'm not going to be able to come on anywhere. I think I'll advance my commander into this building. Run. Sorry. Oh, that's the mortar. Oh, and I need to look at. Now I'm going to run my infantry unit into the building. So the Americans take the first building over here. Not surprised. Not surprised at the turnout of that. I should give my bar to the smaller unit. I need to look at mortars and spotting. American. I think I'll give them a reserve. My reserve units. American reserve. I kind of want to see what the Germans do here. The Germans are the same. It's hard when you play by yourself. They have the same strategy here. This is German. I put on reserve. American, same. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do something here. German. No, American. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with my mortar. Okay, so I need to look up the mortar real quick. I'm going to go over here to the chat. Whenever I go to the book, come over to the chat and see if someone said anything. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, there are a lot of books. And that's the one reason I kind of hesitate about bolt action because, I know their model. right? Come out with a book, come out with tons of books, because that's one way they make money. Like with Chain of Command, you buy one thing, you get you get many of the army lists for free. Now they do come out supplements, but you pay a little bit, but they keep the prices really low. The way Chain of Command does it, I love it. And I love they're sticking to history as much as possible. Their force structure. It's just the game's a little bit of a brain burn for me at this stage. So, but yeah, the problem with Bolt Action, and I've heard rumors that they're going to come out with a new thing. The only required book is the main book, Bolt Action, 2nd edition. Go to places like Miniature Market or other places, and maybe Noble Knight. Look for a sale or something. Go to some of the Bolt Action groups on Facebook. Maybe someone's trying to dump some stuff. You can get the PDFs, but I'd rather have a hardback for the main rules. Like both if possible, but I'm looking at mortars and spotters. Please hold. But anyway, they're going to change. They're going to go to version 3, right? And some of the stuff that they have out is not going to be any good. And so that's the only reason I hesitated on that. They never have everything you need, and they can change the rules. And I've heard they might go to D10. I don't know if they're going to go to D10, but I like what I have right now. We'll see what happens. If they come out with a new one, we'll see. See where my money situation is, see, all that. All right, mortars. 62.65. So I got a spotter with it because I realized one time I didn't do that and that was bad. Mortars serve as close support. On mortars, lob, light range, long ramp, oh, well, that doesn't help me. That didn't help me at all. Spotter on here. Spotter 781. The rules are pretty simple. It's just if you need to play more often, to remember stuff. Indirect fire. Spotters. Oh, shoot, you do need a model. I kind of wear out that. So I do need a spotter. I thought it was weird I didn't have one on there. It's one model. I thought I had a radio guy. Okay, so there are my 2 spotters. So yeah, I'll put that on the board. All right, so the spotter, during a turn, either the weapon crew can be given an order or the spotter can be given an order, but neither both. Spotters can never assault or fire. No, however, a spotter does not have an order die next to it. Always counts as down. If an indirect fire weapon is fired by a veteran or regular crew and it has a spotter, then the crew are assumed to be able to see whatever the spotter can see. So it's interesting. You don't give him he's a part of the unit, but he's not. So you don't give him an order die. But you give him either him or him the order. Now, what's funny to me is can I bring them on together? It's not saying that. I think you're supposed to. Yeah, it says, wow, man, that's really hard to use that then. He does not have to be placed with a weapon crew. Okay, well, so I'm going to bring them on together, but then at some point they're going to have to separate. Okay, if an indirect fire has ranged in against the target and the spotter is killed, the weapon can continue to fire until hitting on 2+. If the weapon has not ranged in, it cannot see the target and cannot shoot him. Choose a different target. So then you have to shoot direct. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense. Sorry, so the spotter is part of the unit. It's a model. It's represented by a model. I'm going to put that on here. It's one guy, not 2 in this case. I'm going to bring them on together, but then at some point, they then have to move differently. So my computer is dinged. Let me see what it is. Here's that. So the Americans, I could run him on over here, or behind here, and then get my spotter moving out. So we're going to run them together. Well, not run. I could put them in here. At least they have cover. So they advance into there, which they can do. And the crops. Is it a fixed weapon? So fixed can only shoot in this 45-degree arc. I think it probably is. Yes. So I probably want to. And at some point, I'm going to. Okay, so they can only advance to the woods and here. These crops, everything else, like even here, they can run through. Or yeah, they can run through. All right, let me see what my computer was beeping about. Now that I figured out the mortars. Missouri bolt action. I think just look at Missouri bolt action. He's just got a few videos. Doesn't have very many subscribers yet. He's been playing bolt action, but he's kind of so check him out. There's a bunch of how to play bolt action, but he's just got a nice one. He goes through like maybe 5 videos of maybe 10 to 15 minutes each of playing through a game. It's really great. Simple. It's even simpler than mine. He didn't have tanks on there. Well, let me tell you, John, the 3rd edition, I don't know when that's coming out. I just know that they'll come out with one sometime. So I would, if you are interested at all, I would buy 2nd edition because I haven't heard now. I tell you that and watch they'll come out with 3rd edition tomorrow or something, but I don't work for them. I would feel bad if that happened, but I would, if you are interested at all, I'd get 2nd edition. And now I'm going to go check. I don't know what's beeping at me here. All right, I do see something I want to do here. How do I? Sorry, everybody, I'm trying to figure something out here. That's weird. I'm going to figure that out. Okay. Okay, so what's up now? German. Give to my medic, who's off on reserve. And there's 3 German, 2 American left. American. Let's go to my last unit. Now everyone's got to do stuff. German. So the lieutenant's good. So the lieutenant can give orders. Where am I going to have the primary? Where am I going to want to put my machine gun? That's the question I have here. So they're bringing on that. Okay, I'm going to bring him in on over there. So I'm going to bring my lieutenant on here. And I guess I'll dance them into the woods so they can go 6 so they're right at the edge. So didn't quite make it in. You can't run into the woods. I'll be fine. German. So I think I'll have him support. And so this is one place I struggle. So you can see these big woods I have here. It's like, well, so if I have a unit here, you can see through the woods. I just don't buy that, right? So I'm like, all right, you have to be within, I said, an inch of the edge. And I'm going to say the same. I mean, I don't want to make it a bunch of different numbers here. So So I'm going to say an inch in the woods, and I'm going to say 3 inches into the thing. I don't know if that's not a deal, but I just figure, like, if you're back into these crops here, these are huge. You wouldn't be able to see them back here, especially a small team. Maybe like in this case, it's each one, so this blocks it. Yeah, I'm going to say that. So this blocks it. So anyway, so 6 inches in. I don't know what I'm talking about, people. I'm just babbling here. So if I do that, I'm not going to be able to fire him for. Yeah, I can get to the edge there. So how do walls work? I can say the walls block line of sight, or I'm just going to say they obscure. When they're hardcover, they obscure. So the other two are, I got German and American. I'm not German now. Oh boy, I miscount. Boom, boom. 1, 2. Oh yeah, I do have German. That's all right. So German, some of the units on the side of my small squad, and then American. This guy. So what am I going to do with this guy? So I see those guys going on over that way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an advance on this side. What do I have left on American? So I do have some to do. So okay, I'm going to run these guys on. They have to be an inch away. I bring them on there. If they're in a building, I don't care if we bring them on. So they can right on the edge of the woods. So I'm playing my hand here. So really, they can go here. Where's my bar? You can't really even see the bar. I got lots of submachine guns here when really they're not submachine guns. Lieutenant back here. That's a bar, so I'll put him up here. Down the road a piece. The rule is you can't have your unit within an inch of another unit, but these guys are in a building, so I don't care. Again, I'm playing by myself, so it's fine. All right, so that's all the units. It's time for turn 2. Nice off now. The Germans are going to want to now I can start bringing other units in on reserve. They have to make a roll. Turn 2. So I got Germans going on that side, Americans coming on this side. And here, I probably should have gone over there and tried to get that. Probably what I should have done. It would have been an easier objective to get. Kind of giving it that objective there, but I think I'm hoping my tank can take that one. American go first. Do I make my first thing shoot that tank? I think I do. So he's going to fire. No penalties of any kind. He's sitting on the flank. I think that's on the damage roll. I'm not going to do there, so sitting on a 3. Oh, a 1. He missed. Cool. Now that guy can't do anything. Now he's free to roam wherever he wants. Did you not want to leave that spot, though? I don't need to do anything with that tank right now because they're already there. So yeah, I think I want to keep running those guys. So those guys are going to run. They fired, so I'm wide open to go there. So 12 inches down the road. I'll put some mark over here. I can't pre-measure, but I think he would be good there. So let's. Keep an eye on the wall just in case. The Americans are going to have a German again. So in buildings, I'm just going to say they find openings and shoot out. They're not going to have two out here. I don't know if that's the rule, but I don't think it is. So German, I don't need to advance that machine. There's nothing that machine can do this turn. So I think it's only unless I should ran him up the road. Lieutenant, nothing he can do. Should just run him out in the open. I mean, they're going to stay in that building to protect. Now they see those Americans going here, although I could try to meet them here in the woods and maybe kind of get a further line of defense here. I'd say to leave that building. Building's hard cover. I guess I'll bring that infantry gun on. So I probably want to get up on that hill. And he could probably only that gun. Because they're wheeling, I didn't buy a limber or anything. So German light artillery. So I have nothing here. I'm gonna guess they can only move 6 inches here. Check the weapon. I mean, like, you couldn't move an 88. Is there a special rule? Team gun shield fixed howitzer. Man, sorry everybody for the silence here. There, I should have thought about this before. Good boy. I do not like this long silence here. Artillery units. Run orders. All right. Manhandling artillery pieces or hardworking artillery piece defined as light or medium. Run order as normal for fixed weapons, except that these units can only move 6. Okay, so they can only run, meaning they can't fire. And it's not so shoot what I give the Americans. Team gun shield. I assume it's light, I'm sure. So they're gonna run. We're gonna go up on this hill, and you can move 6 inches. I probably should have them come on immediately first because there's only 6 turns. Maybe 7. Yeah, they need to get them up on board. Okay, next. So see, they would have been there, and then they could have been up here. So the 3rd turn they go. Now it's going to be 4th turn before they can fire. Americans. I don't need to do anything with that guy, and I should have. See, now I have to advance out of there. Dang it. Okay. He's American. So what am I going to do? Am I going to overwhelm I'm kind of committing to attacking those guys over the woods, so I think I'm going to continue doing that. So, ooh, yeah. I'm going to run on board. Now, I'm not using bolt reaction rules, which is what some local guys have done to put some things like conflict 47 and get Spontaris. Right at that. Oh, nice design of the table there. Who did that? Could have advanced and put him here, then yeah, it'd be an exceptional shot. So they ran up to there. Question is now, would I allow him to shoot all of his guns? That's where it gets into it, right? So it's like the front of that house. You know, I would say not everybody could hit him. We'll decide that. Well, it's his turn. Do I want to shoot him? So I see that they're coming on there. German will bring his. Oh shoot! I didn't do an order test for that infantry gun to come on, or that machine gun. So this is for the Germans. You pass, so you came on. Americans 9 exactly. Whew, okay. So when you bring them on in reserve, you have to pass an order test. Come on, quit messing around. I'll go ahead and bring in my mortar because they're just going to stay back and lob away. I'll probably just put him behind here in this wood. So I can only advance across this thing, so maybe I won't do that. Well, it doesn't really matter. Come behind these woods, you can't see me, so I'll do that. So he's going to run onto there. My thing, but I need to pass an order test. And I will get a 10, so they fail, so they go down. So my first fail to bring someone on is my mortar team. Boo-hoo. Okay. German again. I guess I'll get my machine gun to move up here. He'll advance as far as he can. He can't do anything else. And gets him. I'll put him right there. Now that medium machine gun is probably a fixed weapon. It is, so 45 degrees. I'm assuming. Well, no, I think the teams, can the team fire their other weapons? Can the team? Oh my God, chain group. Oh yeah, Missouri strain is good. All right, see you later, John. Thanks. It's just me right now, man. 44 minutes in, and I'm still in the middle of turn 2. Team weapon 73. What I'm looking up here is okay, team weapons normally have a crew of 2, 3, or more, comprising. All the crew members are fully occupied, whether carrying equipment, serving the weapon, or keeping watch. Note that although the reality crewmen often carried small arms, and many crew models will undoubtedly do so in the game, crew weapon teams never fire these weapons and are therefore not okay. So this is something that drives people crazy. Support team weapons work as described above with the following important exception. When the model carrying the fire support weapon is killed, the entire team is considered to be out of action. All remaining crew models are removed. Yeah, so that's something that bugs people. So if you get an exceptional hit and you take out the machine gunner, the machine gun's out. I mean, I like it because it makes exceptional hits worth it, but someone else would take over that weapon. Maybe that person was the best at it. I don't know. I think I wouldn't do that. What's the difference between a support weapon and not? I don't see that here, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Oh, squad base. Okay. So they cannot fire their stuff. I guess unless you wanted them to fire that instead of their gun. I'm kind of tempted to wreak havoc with that gun. German die. All right, I'm changing my game. You can see 3 inches into the woods. I just want to make them the same. So 3 into here, and then 3 into here, and then these are each piece. So you can see in here, but they're obscured. Man, I want to save that tank to do something until. Move him down. So I guess I'll just give I don't have much inspiration here, so I could run the lieutenant over. I think I will. I'm gonna run him around here like that and get up to here. So cool. American. Got my spotter. Wait, what is that guy? Oh, that's my lieutenant. Yeah, I'll bring the lieutenant in here. Yeah, I want to do that. So he's going to come in here. Oh, shoot. Lieutenant. Does the lieutenant get to count his minus one? So he does, and he makes it. German. I'll bring in my other squad. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. It passes. Can decide if I should support that side, support this side, or support the middle. I'm tempted to support this side, so I'm going to run them on here. I should maybe run them up here to the hill. Nah, I don't want to have them take shots, so they're going to run behind this building here. So you can see 3 inches into the woods, my new rule I made. This is my small squad. Okay. We're going to advance to the woods. Now the bar gunner will go down. Since he's an only model, we'll say he goes down. So maybe I would have wanted to bring them in this side, so more this way. Here's a huge squat. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I put a little tin in the back. And where's my bar gunner? Bar gunner. There it is. Okay. German. Well, now that I see these guys are coming in here, I think I will fire these guys. So let's see what they can see here. So, chain of command, and it's good. You can only see out of certain openings. Like you could say 2 guys can see out of here, and 2 can see out of here. Oh, I don't know if they have a shot on these guys. But if they have a shot, they have a shot. But can everybody fire out of there? So we'll say that all those guys that you can see there can see. So they can shoot. They can shoot those 2 guys. And those guys can hit them. So they get to fire their machine gun. Well, first of all, they have the range. So they're going to fire. And I don't know if I'm doing that right, ladies and gentlemen, but so this is this one. So I have 1, 2. Where's my leader? So if my leader can't see him, so it's 1, 2, 3 rifles at a range of 24 inches. So it's over half, so they're going to be firing that. So it's long range. It's over half. This one you want to use different color die. So I can use, but I'm not going to worry about it. So I'll just roll them separately. And then the light machine gun can see. So I got 3 dice for rifles. And the light machine gun rolls 5 dice. Now I need to see, does it take Cutler's buzzsaw? Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't have it as a rule here. These are the light machine guns, 2. Let's see, medium machine gun 5, and their medium machine gun is 6. So I think it already takes into effect. Okay, so and the range is 36. Ooh, he is half. So he's under half. Okay. He's got hard cover of the wall, and he's a small team. So for the rifles, it's 3, it's 4 for range, 5 for hard cover, 6 for small team. 6 no hits with that. And the machine gun is, so it's 3s. Oh, hard cover is 2, isn't it? Shoot. That would have been exceptionals. So 3, 4, 5, small team 6. So they're hitting on 6s. The other one should have been on 7s. So they're hitting on 6s. Oh, 2 hits. So they take a pin, first pin of the game. And 2 hits. Now I'm looking for, what are my guys? Me for that. I'm going to have to Okay, so here I am, and I think you can still hear me here. So I got, who do we have here? Oh, we're programmed. Hey, Original Grognar, what's up, man? Yeah, that was my dog. Friend was over for my son. So, okay, how's that sound? Everyone, my back? All right, everyone's back. The chaos is back. What did I roll? Yes, that was dangerous, not remembering that. So we got 2 hits. Now I'm looking for what it takes to hurt these guys. What are we? Platoon, Western Front. Okay. Okay. Tell my dog, okay, to do something. All right. I don't know what these guys are. I think they're all just regulars. We'll say everyone's regular. Okay. Maybe I should have made Germans. It's weird. Does not say anywhere what they are. Okay. So now I'm looking for to kill or damage value. Regular 4+ behind the gun shield 5. So 2 shots. I'm looking for 2s. Yeah, the small team. All right, so I got 2. No, I got 1. It's an exceptional. All right, well, so this would be it. Let me just roll and see. Got to roll another 6. I didn't. So, and this is the case. So I lost 1 guy. So, bam. Yeesh. All right. Okay. First blood. Do something advantageous with my tank. Like I really want to fire him this turn, but I also don't want to. I'll bring my. Where do I think I'm going to take the most casualties? I think it's going to be taking place over here. So I'm going to get my medic command roll to come on. Not a command roll, but 11. He also failed. Okay, great. I have like different colored dice, but I'm using the same dice for every Virgo size. These blue dice from Chessex or Americans. Now, as the Americans, do I want to concede that building to the Germans and threaten? The problem is I can't threaten that tank with anything. So I'm going to advance these guys out of here. Okay, can I advance out of the building? Building, okay, building. It's funny, they don't tell you right there. So building, sorry, 122, 127. 7 pages of rules and buildings. But these pages are small, so it's not that big a deal. Leaving buildings. Okay, you can do either one, but he's one in the woods, so I'll advance, so. Americans. If I want to get my spotter, kind of messed up putting that guy there. Advance. Spotter. 6 inches, moving them. American. All right, we're going to bring that into tank. I want to bring him in at the squad. I think I want to bring that infantry over on this side here. If I want to stay behind this hill, I'm going to say the hill's a block line of sight if you're behind me. I know you're supposed to use true line of sight, but but I know that that's 9 inches. So I could run, but I could run up to the building here. And I could maybe, I can only advance. I could advance this way. If I run up to here and then I advance into here, so it'll be turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. These guys will be in here turn 3. Well, I determined he could hit him. So I'm going to run. I think I'm going to try for that side of the building here, so it doesn't matter. Run. It doesn't matter. Okay, run. So there. Okay, that's another test. Made it. No bar on this one. Yes, they do have a bar. The problem with that tank, that stew tank, is a lot of guys.
I've been certain of me words in my conversation, but it don't make sense. Your character, when I was a girl, I'm like year 4 or something. She was so much taller than me.
The Germans don't have anybody else. That's it. So, okay, German. What are we going to do with that tank? I think I've got a protection with that Scherzen, so he's going to stay like he is. He's going to fire on that American tank. He has cover. Because of the wall, that's fine. So, fire. It's +1. Well, it's hard cover, so I guess it's +2. So we can hit on a 3, 4, 5. It's on a 6. Okay, so now we roll for penetration. Sounds weird. I'll come down there and look at the chat in just a moment. So the German has hit the American tank. The Stug has a penetration value of 6. The Sherman has a 9, so I'm at 6 to 9, so I have to roll at least a 3 to tie it. Do I roll 2 dice or 1? One. So all right, so does he take a pin now? I did hit him. I think he takes a pin. The American tank takes a pin. I do wish, like in some games, though, that it became easier to hit him. think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that anti-tank gun in, and I'm hoping I can get. So I'm going to. Okay, bring the anti-tank gun in. First, he has to pass an order test. Makes it. He has to run on. Oh, I wish he had hands on. So 6 inches. I'm risking it here, putting this guy out here in the open, but. Okay, that's it. It's turn 2. No one's on ambush, no one's down. Test there. Now the Americans have stuck themselves out there with their. The Americans hold 1 objective, the Germans hold 2 out of the 4. Turn 3 out of 6, possibly 7. All right, let me go check the board here, chat, see what's going on in here. Todd, hey, or Pilgrim. Is that a bridge over water? Okay, I see now, not a bridge. Screen froze up. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Hold on, let me mute here. Okay. All right, so the screen may have froze. I'm sure my son's doing some online stuff there, so it might freeze it up a little bit. All right. The Germans still have their mortar and their medic.
Dad, I'm not actually doing online stuff.
Okay, he's just now informing me that he's not, so thanks. All right, Americans get the first.
I will be soon, though.
They're going to be firing, so it might slow down a little bit. He said he's getting ready to go online too. So, all right, so now it's time to check the. All right, use my camera to check the range. So I'm going to focus in on him. See if I give him any cover. Nope, wide open. All right, so here we go. He's going to fire. No range. Need to destroy that tank. So it's 20 inches. Ooh, boy, it's exciting. All right, 20 inches, boy. So right now it's 3. There's no cover, nothing like that. The range is 60. So he's sitting on a 3 right now. He's sitting on a 2. It's wide open. I think that still counts for them. 6, so I do hit, not a surprise. So now the penetration value of the 57 was pretty sweet, a 5, and that's a 9, so I'm gonna need a 4 or better. Cock die, try again. Okay, so it's 5. So add 5 to that, so it's 1 over. Oh boy. Normal damage, roll d6 on the effects table. High number, 3. On fire, the crew is driven into a blind panic, fearing to be trapped and add 1 additional pin marker. So now you got 2 pins. Oh man, I don't have any of my smoke. Shoot. I'm not gonna go get it. So you got 2. And then I'm just using the numbers on that dial. The panic, add 1 additional pin. If the test is passed, okay, add additional and then make a morale check for the vehicle. Then make a morale check. So it's a 9, need a 7 or better. Got a 10, so I failed. If the test is passed, the fire has been put out or fizzles out, place it down or die in the vehicle. If the test is failed, the crew abandons the vehicle and is considered knocked out. See below. Kablam! First vehicle gun. That is huge. The German, now this is a bad thing. The Germans now have no way of taking out that Sherman. Shoo. That's not good. And I hate to flip a tank over upside down. Where is my smoke? Where is my smoke? Where is my smoke? I think it's downstairs. Oh, I know. I do have a piece of cotton. I'll be right back. It's going to not look great, but actually you might be able to bring me walk back here. I don't know how far my Bluetooth will reach.
My Bluetooth headset just So this cotton I'm going to use.
The cotton I'm going to use came in a pill bottle. It's kind of nice actually because it's kind of straight. And there's no black on it right now, but it's not going to stay on. So, plowy. It's like a tint of smoke. Okay, that's an order die out. German order die to the Americans. That's huge. And that saved the Americans now. Germans. Now the Germans are angry. So angry. We're going to run into that building. Oh, yeah, they can't fire me. I don't know. I can't decide. If I can't fit all the stands in there, should I let them all in there? I don't know. Well, this is close, so I'm going to say yes. Where is this? 11 guys? They wouldn't all get in there. So they ran. And they're there. Germans now have 3 objectives to 2. Can tanks take objectives? German. I'm saying the machine guns can't see past. Yeah, wait for him to do something there. I'm going to move that infantry gun up over there to that hill, so they're going to run up. How far can I move up? 6, they can go all the way to the edge. So he's fixed. Let's see where he can go. I want to shoot down that aisle there, so he can there. He can there. Okay, good. Okay. German again. Let's roll a medic. 10. Fails again. Oh, I forgot to put that in the bag. Shoot. So he failed. So he's done. So this is going back in the bag. German. How about that mortar? I'm going to bring him over on that side. They can run. So, but you also kind of maybe want to get them where they can see, but I'll worry about that later. No, I'm going to say they have to run together. So, bam, so they're set up ready to fire. It's fixed. So, let's see. You can pretty much cover that side. That side is good. All right, so bam. German. Did not pass for the mortar. He passed, okay. So do I want to, as the Americans, do I want to fire or do I want to get up there? All right, so now I need to look at how assault works. They're huge. Okay, I might actually assault. They're not pinned though. Ooh, I could. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do here. All right, so I need to look at assault real quick. Please hold for me. Assault. 7 74. That's about close quarters. Okay. Declare target. Well, here's the deal. They probably can't. I mean, you would think they could run across the wall, but a wall says you have to advance across it. So if I want to assault them, I have to jump over that wall with an advance and then fire. But I am in the open within close range for the next turn. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to advance the tank over the wall. Wait, did I pull a German die and I was given an American an order? What am I doing? So never mind, it's a German order. Wacko. All right, so I need to move those guys into the woods there. I'm going to advance into the woods. Now once you're in, you can see. So now these guys can see them. So I know it's kind of weird. Once they're inside the woods, you can see. So these guys could fire on them, so that could be bad. What I want to say, let me think about a second. What I want to see. Oh, if I'm saying I can see them, then I can fire on them. So I'll fire on this unit here. Fire on that unit, I guess. So advanced, cover. The range is going to be short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And can the submachine gun hit? He is within 12. Where's it? 6 inches. Let's see what those Germans are going to get wiped out. This probably was not a good idea. I probably should have. Let me think about this a second. But I want to advance them over here so they're kind of on that side of the wall. I think it will. This will be soft. This is wood, so it's going to be soft. I want to advance them here. They're going to protect the flank like that. Let's try right now. 4, 5, 6 would be hard cover. Okay, so it's soft cover. So, okay, so they're doing that instead. They're advanced. All right. Doing that to cover that. Oh, shoot, man, what am I doing here? I wonder if this is an American die. Hard time with party people in the house. All right, well, they're not going to do anything this turn, so we know that. I know he advanced this turn. Shoot, was that the last turn? Oh my gosh, man. And this guy's going to fire. So he has to pass an order test. He's got 1 pin. He's at a 9 to roll. So he passes. So that's off. That's good. He's going to fire into that building. We know he can only see these guys. Range is 16. Medium machine gun. 36. So it's going to be, it's under half. So it's not long range. He gets 5 shots. He's hitting on 2, so it's hitting on 5s. 2 hits. So he takes a pin. And now he's sitting on like this sort of thing. Regulars I should know automatically. Range of 4s, I believe. One kill. So 1 kill. In the back. And 1 pin. So the question is, if he advances, can they fire the same turn? I'm going to say yes. But can I get them to the point where they can sing? So. Well, I guess I can see him. I will just advance here. So you're going to fire on them. So mortar and direct fire. Oh yeah, what are my markers I have for? Where are those things? I think they're in that thing. So I'm going to roll. Fire the mortar and failed. So now it's a 5 to hit. So I think I have the little markers. Where are those? They're over here. Yes. So I think I understand what these are for now. I'm going to say I don't think I realized what I was doing there. I think I painted them on a different color, so we'll do that here. We'll save another one out. Should have painted them like I can still do that. So these are little markers to say like, so I'm shooting in to hit it, it's going to be a 5. I should need to paint them the same color, maybe put a number on them or something. So I can indicate. I don't know if that's legal what I just did there, but I did it. American. Over here. Now this guy needs to move so it can be used somewhere else. This guy's going to advance this way. Nope. First one up. Fast command test 1 pin. Fast pin off. And he's going to advance and now fire. So fire with the main gun. I get to fire at everything in this game. That's kind of fun. So to hit it, it's a 4, 3, and it's a 4 to hit. Where did I get cover in there? So 5, 6 to hit. And I got a 6, but it's an HE template. So HE is 2 inches. And just to use it, it's because it's fun. Yeah, everyone's covered. Oh wait, there's something about hitting buildings. Oh boy. There's something when you hit HE in a building. There's the number here. Buildings. Buildings, buildings, buildings. 24. See, this game it's pretty easy to remember. You just got to play it more often. I say that every time I play. Okay, when firing an HE weapon over open sights against the building, simply choose a unit that you're aiming for, regardless of whether the gun can see the openings. You're literally firing. This means that you roll. When rolling to hit, you ignore to hit penalties for cover. Okay, all right. So that doesn't matter. Just hit it. If you score a hit, this means the shell has managed to find or make an opening. The unit inside the floor of the building suffers a number of hits equal to the damage in buildings value on the HE chart for that shell. So it would have been just a 4 to hit. Okay, so hold on. The value in the HE chart for that shell. HE is 2 inches. So it's a D3, D6 if in building. It is already moved. The units inside the floor, the number of hits, suffers a number of hits equal to the damage in the building. So it's going to be a D6. And they suffered 6 hits. Holy mackerel. So I'm going to roll 6 die. When hit by HE, the extra protection rule given above does not apply. Yeah, there's something. Oh man, I always forget that. So, yeah, so if they're in a building, these guys usually hurt on a 4, they're going to be hitting on a 5+, but in this case it doesn't matter. So now they're hurt on 4 pluses. So just 2. One more. So 2 are dead, 1's exceptional. So 2 are dead. So we'll take the singles out. Oh, you know what? Let's take out this double stand here. There's no exceptional. In this case, I would say the machine gun's out. I mean, you know what? You know, I said I'm not going to do that exceptional hit thing, but you could say that it's exceptional that the machine gun's damaged. So they take a pin. Oh, wait, do they take extra pins? Oh, hold on. Sorry, I might have done that wrong. I think the pin is the D6 pins. Oh, it is D6. And the pin, the number of pins, D6 pins in the pin. Oh my gosh. So they took 2. 2 guys out, and they take 6 pins. Holy mackerel. That's huge. Wow. Wow. Okay, dang, that was brutal on their part. Oh, and they get to fire the machine guns. So, wow. Okay, both take 5 shots. And they're not half, so 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now this will take cover in the building any move. So it's a 3, it's a 4 for moving, 5, 6. So these are hitting on 6s. I don't know if these take separate pins, if that makes sense. And it's separate weapons. So I'm hitting on 6s, so I got 1 hit. So is that right? It hits on 3s, 4 for moving, 5, 6, yeah. Wow. Look at that. 10, I hit 1. That's probably average. And it's a 5 to kill. It's a 6 and a 1. So it's another kill. I do not know if they take. So we took 3. I'm going to say it's 1. It's from 1 unit. So I need to look that up. But I'm just saying now it's from 1 unit. Holy mackerel. That was pretty big. And this is why it's bad for the Germans. So I am going to do this because they have 6 pins. I'm going to advance over the wall. Placed. A bar. Do I want 1 unit with a bar? They do that. Let me check the board here so the chat. All right, so within 6 inches. So it's 4 because I moved, 5, 6, but it's down 1 because so it's sitting on 5s, and I've got it's within the submachine gun range. He's within 6 as well. So 2, so I got 10 shots. 10 shots, I got 12 dice. All hitting on the same thing. Oh yeah, the machine gun doesn't take the penalty for moving. So the machine gun's gonna roll 2 hitting on 5s. Wait. Moved. So move, okay, if the submachine gun doesn't take it for moving, it's 2, so it's 5. Right, okay, so 5s, there's 1 hit on the machine gun. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is hitting on 6s. No, 5s. 1, 2. Let's crack that. 3. So they took 4 hits. And they are dying on 5s. So we've taken another pin. So we have 7 pins. And we're rolling on 5 6s. Oh, 4 6s. I think this unit's done. So 7 pins. 1 6. It would be the NCO, obviously. So I'm going to replace it with a single. Now, can I remember that? I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. So I rolled 4 gone. So that's 1 I could have. And it was that thing. So they lost a half. Wow. This has been devastating. So now they take a morale test. They're at 9, so they have to get a 2 or a 1. And they do not, so they are gone. And the Germans was I don't think the Germans are going to win this one. Now, tanks sometimes don't do that well against infantry, but that one devastated. So that's a second order die. They got 7 pins, 8 pins in 1 turn. That's crazy. Let's see if they're within 3 inches of that. And I'm going to say they're not. Wow. Okay. Just gonna run around here. Oh. He's going to advance in here. So what do I do for the Germans over on this? I gotta get my commander away from there. Oh my gosh, man. Do I just... Is that infantry gonna have any penetration? HE2, I think he has some penetration of 2. So I can, oh man, I can't do anything with that. That was dumb. So 2, I mean, the worst he can, the highest he can roll is 8, and the Sherman was a 9. Shoot. The mortars try the same. That's an HE2. I can assault the tank. I think I need to come around this side, so I'm going to run up here. I got to take this little, my tank's gun, so. I'd stay away from, I'm not going to get shot at that tank, so I'd face this way. And I want to say he's got cover. I can't see him. On that side, Germans, kind of, I've lost my player morale. If I was a German, I'd be like, whatever, dude. Whatever. I mean, it's, why did I not give these guys some, should have put some fouls when they had the points, I could have done. So, I don't want to run out the open like that. American. So he did that when he advanced. Just out of range. The guy was at Bark. Let's put the bar over here. Next turn they'll see. I think I'm going to put this guy on ambush. So you gotta stay in that ambush for that turn. Can he pass this thing? No, he's only got 1 pin on him, though, I think. So he does not. So he is unable to do that, so he goes down. I'm not gonna keep him on down. So that's it. That's the end of turn 3. That was devastating for the Americans, for the Germans on turn 4. Let me start off. Turn 3 it was devastating for the Germans. The tank has done its job admirably. The Germans have lost 2 of their dice, so they are now 1 below the Americans. All right, let's see if there's any comments on the board here. Al Red Sox fan, what's up, man? How's the screen working for everybody? Is it working okay? Can everyone hear me? I don't know if you're hearing me through I think you're hearing me through my headphones. I wonder what my power is on those bad boys. So I'm at 70%, so I'm still good. Okay, so Red Sox fan, he's got a great channel. So yeah, let's do a little channel shout outs here. Al Red Sox fan, it's all sports all the time, mainly baseball, but you can tell by the name, but he does all kinds of sports. Original Grognard does sports. Herb, do you have a channel? I think you do. I think I subscribed if you are. Anyway. Oh, now that's interesting. That's too bad because I do have these headphones on and I wonder, I don't like it being soft when I'm standing away from it. I do not have a lot of options in this screen. It's like they've taken cancel. It's like they've taken some of the controls away. This is different than a live chat. I'm going to have to look at what's going on there. This is just me streaming. It does seem like it's pretty quiet, though. I wonder if I just need to speak up, but it says, well, you know what? It may not be using my microphone. I'm going to turn these off. Todd's AirPods. Yeah, I'm going to keep them connected. I'm going to stay like that and see how that works. I'll just talk a little louder. How's that? Okay. All right. Turn 3 was devastating. I was saying channels. Gosh. Yeah, Al Red Sox fan sports. Grognard does sports and war games. And Herb, I think you have a channel, don't you? The Germans just lost a squad. So the Germans lost a tank in this turn and a squad in this turn. It was devastating. The tank did its job. Now that tank's now going to go roll around this side and support this attack on this building. Let those guys go and occupy that building. American turn. I think I need to put some more pins on that guy. So I machine gun him. I could go down. I want to go down though. I got it because I want to shoot. German. Do I go down here? I think I do go down because it's going to be harder to hit. They're already 2. It'd be a 6 to hit. The mortar would hit if the mortar hits, but it would do half the damage. So. All right, so this is going to happen. I'm going to fire when ready. I'm going to fire the mortar. Let's see if I can do some damage on the mortar. So the mortar's given a fire order. Hits on a 5. Fails, hits on a 4 next turn. Okay, no problem. That's how mortars work. Shoot, would I have gone down? I don't think I decided. I think I decided I was going to go down. And yes, he did go down. So, full German order die. I don't know if I would have done that, though. Shit, I don't know if I would have done that. Germans, man, I am feeling all bleh because of the Germans, man. So I think I run my spotter over. The spotter's going to run. The spotter's going to run like over here so we can see what's going on. So he's gonna run over here. So run, get as far as you can. No pins, so you can actually move. There's no problem him going up. Actually, my spotter can maybe get up on the hill. So an inch away. Question is, can he hit over there? I might have to turn my mortar. I'm going to need some defense over here. I probably should run. All right, they're ready to fire the next turn. I'll turn around and face the machine in that direction when I need to. They still have to get into that building. Oh, ambush. Put these guys in ambush. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. American. I'm going to run. How far can I get on that? I'm going to advance with 9 inches. Do I want to run or advance? Let's see what the tanks do in rough ground. I think they would be fine. Oh, run. What? It's not that rough. Oh, man. How did I do that? All right, whatever. Oh, we can't look first. I hate for him not to do anything. Can I advance to there? All right, I'm going to see how far I can get. Turn 90. Small team. So moved. Two machine guns first. So moved 4. Small team 5. Close. Back down to 4. All right, so moved. So it's a 3. Moved 4. Small team 5. Close range 4. So hitting on 4s. Three hits below average. So he gets a pin. Oh, do I want to go down? Yeah, I go down. And there's no reason to take that kind of damage. And I can't do anything this turn anyway, so he would go down. So he hit him twice then, 6s. And then death. 1 death. That sounds so bad. Ugh. 1 kill? That sounds worse. All right, so 1. The gun hitting on 3s, so hitting on 4, 3, hit on 4, and let's just go get 6. He hits him. So let's make sure I do this correctly. So 2-inch, I take D3 pin. So I'm trying to do HE. So I hit. So I just roll one die? Do I roll one for each guy? What the heck? I suddenly forgot how to do this. HE shots. HE shot penetration rate is fixed in some cases. Okay, let me just see. Oh boy, brain freeze here. 2 inches, penetration of +2, pin D3. Crap, the D3, it seems odd that they're not telling me here. Wow, sorry, this is bad here, I should know this. I just shot with it, but the number in the bracket after HE shows how powerful it is. From 1 to 4 inches. What thing? Do you need to use it according to how many miles are hit? Oh, okay. So there's been 2 hits. So now I roll for their kill, but only half. Count the number of models. Okay, so it's just 1 hit. So now I'm looking for 4 of them. So I did not do anything. So it's, but 1, 3 pin, 2 pin. So the question is, so technically I've been saying they only take 2 pins, but they only took 2 pins. And they lost a guy. I think I'm doing that right. Down 2 pins, 2 guys. I think if you take as many pins as you have guys, then you're in trouble. So he's done, he's fired. So he's done. Fire the spotter. He's at cover. He's considered down. Small team. All right, he's going to do it. He's going to fire on that guy. 5 and ready. So he's a small team. So he's 3. Small team 4. Cover 5. He's always considered down because he's a spotter. 6. So he's sitting on 6s. So roll 6. Roll 5. He missed. It's not bad to hit him on 6. Though. Where's that spotter? Mark. All right, it's time to fire that machine gun. All right, I think I want to advance him. I do. I want to advance him up into the thing here. So he advanced, so now he's going to fire. Let's see everybody. He's going to fire 5 dice. He's going to be hitting on sixes though, because he's down. So it's going to be exceptional. It's 3, 4 for moving, 5, 6 for cover, 7 for down. So sixes, I do 6. 1, 6, and nothing. So missed. American, the anti-tank gun is going to run here. I want to obviously move where I can see, so. Okay. Advanced. Here we go. All right. Okay. Advanced. American. Command radius of that guy, he's probably 6 inches. It's the same. First lieutenant. That should be, looks like here. It should be something on the. These are first lieutenants, 6-inch radius. Who he is? He's not. So he's going to give himself an order to advance, and he's going to give this guy an order to advance. So he's advancing 6 inches. Something's right there, so he's going to advance. Doesn't matter if 3 inches he's having a gun. He's probably going to get shot at. So that's fine. It's going to happen. I'm going to check the time. My wife's coming back from out of town. All right, so he moves there. These guys are going to fire at anyone within 3 inches of the site. So they can shoot. So, okay, I see that. I would not put him there. So he can shoot any of these guys here. So they're going to fire. They've got all rifles, 1, 2, and the submachine gun can fire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the submachine gun gets 2. These guys get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 5. So everyone's hitting on 4s. So they're firing. You guys are hitting on 4. These guys. Oh, hitting on 3s because of the range. Okay, within 6 inches. 6 inches. So hitting on 3. So they're on 3s. They're within half range. So they're hitting on 2s. They got self cover 3. So they're hitting on 3 ups. Ooh boy. It's 5 hits. And they take hits on 4 ups. 5, well, it doesn't matter. 2 are dead. 2 are dead. And take a pin. Now, can they fire? So I assume they can fire, but now they're going to take a. So is it -1? How does pinning work on firing? I think it affects their to hit shot. Yep. So it's a 3 to hit. No, it's a 3 to hit. I think I did that one wrong. So it's a 3 to hit. They're close, so it's a 2 to hit. They moved. It's a 3 to hit. They're in hard cover. 4, 5 to hit, and they have a pin. 6 to hits. And they're firing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sheesh. 6 is the hit. I got 2 hits. 5 is the damage. 2 hits. Doesn't matter. Yeah, 2 pins now. Advancing, we're going to do that. Now that they find they're good, they're going to the edge of the woods. Both too, well, they're not small. Yep. All right, so again, moved 3. So moved 4. Soft cover 5. So they're doing 5s. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 5s. 4 hits. So they take a pin. And 4 ups. It's an exceptional that works. So I'm going to take the NCO is down. They don't have their submachine gun anymore. And their morale's down 1. So the dice have just rolled for the Americans. Exceptional hits. They've confirmed. Some of these guys to run into the building. Flips the building over to American. Well, kind of like D-Day, it's working. Yeah, I mean, it's tough because normally I fit a building of 8, and here I can only fit a guy, 6 guys in here because of the basing. I don't know, whatever. Okay. Commanders are going to move. Okay, that's it. Turn 5. That's it for turn 4. Moving on to turn 5. So fire down. If they stay down, I don't want to stay down. I mean, I'm telling you. Okay, so if that German guy stays down, how do they want to stay down? They do want to stay down because they're not going to do anything up there. So let's run. Advance, fire, advance, advance. If he stays down, he takes a pin off, but I think it's a die roll pin. So yeah, you lose D3 pin marker. So do I want to do that? If I stay down, but then he's going to be down for the next turn, and I don't think I want to do that. I need to react to that. So now it's contested. So now it's both. Shoot, this guy within 6 inches. Nope. Dang it. Dang it. All right, I'm going to take a chance. These guys are going to fire at him again. I need to. So he's an immediate threat. He needs to fire. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 4s. Hitting on 3s because they're close. So hitting on 3s. All right, so they hit 7. So they get another 10. Hitting on 4s. Killing on 4s. So 2 dead. Oh, that's too bad. So 2. Yeah. So 2 down. I wouldn't have gone down there. Yeah, I'm going to fire on these guys. Fire when ready. Yeah, snap to action. How many can the first lieutenant do? Two extra orders. All right, so he's just going down. He's going to go. These guys have fire orders, and these guys, and they're all within 6, so he helps them. So he. Let's see what time it is, man. How long is this game taking me? How long have I been on? Oh, my wife is in town, so what was that? Oh, yeah, she'll be home soon, so I need to hustle up here. They will go in ambush. These guys will fire. Tempted to fire on those guys. So he's rally support. So he's at a 9. He's at a 7 with the 1. So he's at an 8. So does he pass? He does. He passes. So the pen comes off. And he's going on ambush. He's going to rally. So he's got 2 as well, so he's at an 8. 10, he fails, he goes down. Is ambush the best thing for them there, or would they fire? Okay. Yeah, I'll ambush. All right, next. And I'll fight on the last thing I do. I wouldn't really waste on these guys. Machine said I need to fire with my machine gun. So can I get to there with my machine gun? Good. I'm going to fire my machine gun on those guys. So it's 5. The range is 15. So it's cover, but he gets gun shield. So I'm fighting on 4s. 4 hits. And 4s. Now, this may be where the gun shell comes in. So let me see here. Hold on. Hit modifiers, damage value. Let's see, gun shield. Die roll an enemy requires to score damage. Okay. So I did not remember what my rolls were. I had a couple of 3s, I think. Shoot. So the damage, the roll to damage. I think I had another one. So I'll see. Let me just roll it. I didn't. Okay. So I got so 1 pin. Oh, and it's a small team. I just need to roll it over again. Start over. So small team. So 4. Small team 4. I think that's it. So hit 1 folders. So now I'm getting 1 hit. And now I'm down to 5s. I got it. So 1 hit, 1 damage. Not exceptional. American. Okay, does the anti-tank gun have HE? I looked after. I did it. 1 inch. So first of all, fire. Firing at open sights, it's just hitting the building, so 3s. Got a 5, so we hit. It's pretty easy to hit with HE or open sights. Yep. Just so you, I guess I feel like I want to say that, anyway, so yeah, like I said, my wife could be getting here soon, so I'll be cutting it off here so I can say after she's been gone for 5 days. I got to look up HE again. I'm going to obviously need to study that every time. So I'll just let you know right now, I'm having a great time playing this. I really like bolt action, like play it like this. It's pretty straightforward. What do we got here? Sounds fine when you're right here, but when you're at the okays, yeah, sound better now with you at the table. Not great, but better. Okay, so what do we got watching? We still got 2 people. I appreciate you guys watching. What am I looking up? HE. Obviously, I need to get HE in the brain hole better. Shooting at buildings, 124. Well, there's 2 ways to do HE, right? In the open or buildings. Simply choose a unit, regardless of it. You're literally firing at the walls. It means when you're rolling to hit, you ignore any penalties for cover. If you score a hit, which I did, this means that the shell is managed to find around line. The unit that defend equal to the damage value in buildings with the HE chart in that shell. So for the HE chart, it's 1 inch. So he's gonna take suffers number of hits to the damage value in buildings value of the shell chart. So D3. The unit inside that floor, I think I did that other building wrong. The unit inside the floor of that building suffers a number of hits equal to the damage in buildings value for the chart for that shell. D3. Oh, I did it wrong. So these are hits. So now you put the cover in. I think I did that one wrong. Can an ambush unit go down? So D3, how many hits am I going to make? And I'm hitting on So he's taking one hit. Yeah, okay, so I don't think I take, no. So he takes one hit, and now the damage value. So he's on 4s, and I got one hit. And the number of pins. I think I got it. I think I'm okay. Number of pins. He's a D2, so he takes 2 pins, 2 additional pins, or 2. So he's taking 3 pins and 1 casualty. He's up to 4 pins and he takes a casualty. So four pins. Fire the spotter. So he's at 1, so I'm gonna get 10 to pass, or yeah, I got it, so he passed. It's good. Pin off, so now he's gonna file when ready. Fire 6. Fail. See, no, that's not right, no, it's okay. So I think it was, though, I think it was a 3 to hit base. Small team 4, down 5, cover 6, we got 6, so he failed. So I probably want to stop doing that. Because these guys aren't down.
I didn't announce it.
American.
That was like 5 years ago.
Alright, so anyway, so let me talk louder.
I don't hold you to the dumb credit 5 years
Alright,
ago.
so is he coming upstairs? Do I want to mute? Okay, I'm going to keep going. Americans again. So can I fire? I guess I'm going to turn. I think I can do this. So I'm going to fire one machine gun at them and one at these guys in this building. All right, so at this point they need to go down. This is ridiculous. All right, so fire. You hit him at a 3. It's a 2-inch thing. These 2 inches, right? It's a 2-inch. So we know it's 2 inches. So now the number of hits in the building. I'm gonna get this down, man. No, number of hits is the template. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm rolling 7 dice. Hits versus targets and buildings. See, I don't understand that. Each other. Hits versus targets and buildings. Yeah, I am super confused on HE right at the moment. Squarehead, this means the shell is managed to hit. Yeah. So if it's in buildings, you do the number. So it's D if in buildings. So if they were in the open, use the template. If not, you just use this here. So it's D6 hits. So it's 4 hits. So now I'm rolling that. 4s, you don't get the advantage there. So 4. I got 3 kills. And how many pins do I get? Again, D6. Oh, they're down. They're down. So start over. 6. So So 4. So they're going to take 2 hits. Come on, 4, so 0. They took 2 hits. Now the number of pins. Pins go down as well. So 3 pins. Nope. So 3 pins. And no down. Oh, wait, they're at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're hurt. They are hurt 10 for certain. Well, I might as well try to keep shooting at them here. Fire, hitting on a 4 with the mortar. Oh, I rolled a 1. Down to a 3. And all right, advance. Close quarters. I get this done when my wife gets home. Advance, close quarters. Yeah, there's some little details I gotta work out in this game. Again, have a good time. Okay, declare target. Measure move distance. I'm fine. Do I have to run into the building? I don't know. All right. If the assault is successful and the target has not already taken action that turn, the target can react by opening fire against the assault opposing. I assume you could ambush too. Whenever the assault goes across obstacles or rough ground, thus being shortened to 6 inches, and when the defender is being fought across an obstacle, it's described above the defender's advantage. This means that the attacker's normal advantage of going first is canceled. Okay, so they don't get to go first. Sometimes it's reactive. If the enemy is still allowed to react by opening fire. Okay, that's interesting. But he already has that down order, so I shouldn't have taken that down order. The order is automatically given with test regard. Note that we. If the assaulting unit is 6 inches or less, the target cannot react. Oh, wow, I couldn't react anyway. Shoot, I should have fired on him. Dang it. Oh, okay. Ambush would have allowed him to react to that. Oh, dang. All right, so I move. All right, so you have to get it so that there are as many are touching as possible. Crap, so they have to be touching. So would I have done a run order? All right. So shift wax, shift wax, shift wax. So would I go around the building? Oh. Yeah, I had to make sure you pass over. Sorry, I got quiet here for a second. So, okay. So they're going to go at the same time. No cover. Everything's hit automatically. Okay. Here's one thing I don't like about bolt action. Whoa. Oh, my lighting just went all wonky. You can still see all right, though, can't you? Yeah, I don't like it. Actually, that's kind of bright. Maybe I should have left it. All right, I wonder. So I've been on for 2.5 hours now. I wonder if my pods are even working. Open sound preferences. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying something out here. Input. Yeah, so it's my Bluetooth, so it's getting it. All right. Okay. Never mind. Yes, agreed. Straightforward games are the funnest. All right, except for I got to figure out this assault. I'm gonna do it before my wife gets home so I can chat with her. Okay. All right, so we're all there. We got that good. Okay, so the attackers make one assault per attack per man. Keep in mind that some weapons and specials confer additional attacks. As there is no taking cover from a grenade blast, all close quarter attacks against enemies, they hit automatic. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The thing I don't like about it is these 7 pins, they don't matter in close assault. I don't agree with that. What it does affect is their reaction shot, but the fact that it doesn't, okay. So I'm going to roll to inflict damage. They're both 4s, but the machine guns get some extras, I believe. So let's see here. All right, so including inflicting some general rolls of 6. Note that no pin modifiers. So, all right, so let's look here. Assault. This weapon suffers no penalty to hit when moving and shooting. In addition, infantry models. Tough fighter and a tough fighter scores a casualty in close quarters. Can make a second damage roll. Okay, so what weapons are assault weapons? I assume machine guns are. Pistols are. So okay, and then is this the one with the bar or not? Is that I think those guys are. So these guys don't have the bar, and now I'm going to look at the light machine gun. And the Germans do. It's not good. No, it's not assault. All right, so I need to roll the 2. These guys have their leader anymore? Yes. All right, so let's roll the Americans first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. But one of those gets to roll. So 4. So he did not inflict damage. So now the Americans are going to roll these dice looking for 4s. 1, 2, 3. Geesh, they only got 3 hits. All right, Germans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One gets to roll extra. So Germans have 1 hit so far. Yeah, this is not going to be good for the Americans. This entire unit's wiped out. Scum sucker. They won by 2. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. Oh my gosh, man. Dang it. Lesson learned there. Do not assault. Do not assault until you get them down to like way more men. Just lost an entire unit because I assaulted too early. They still do have 7 pins on. Oh, they still take the casualties. So it was 5 casualties to 3. They did not lose half their guys. So bam, bam. Okay, now here's something I need to find out. What happens when the pins... So pins are more than the people on morale tests. I don't have to take a morale check right now. 38, 39. Pin. Let's remember that. Snake eyes. If the unit has as many pin markers as its original morale value or more, then it's automatically immediately destroyed. If morale has entirely collapsed, then it is red. No. Oh wow. So it doesn't matter until it gets up to 9. Okay then. That was devastating. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna start moving around this side. Running. Run in. Oh, shoot. Did I ever fire? No, I never fired these machine guns there. Shoot, did I do that? I don't remember doing that. I didn't. I fired this gun over there and he missed. I didn't fire the machine gun, so if I had machine guns, that would have made a difference too. Oh my gosh. Well, I missed it. I didn't do it. But these I can fire. Because I would have. So here's what I'm talking about. I don't think I fired these machine guns where they needed to go. I fired that gun and he missed, but I did not fire the machine gun. That probably would have made a difference. Let's see if it would have made a difference. So it would have been 5s to hit. Three hits and another pin, so we would have had 8 pins, and I would have had 2 kills, 2 exceptionals, including not the commander. So it would have been 2 more down there. So they would have rolled 2 less dice. You can't tell. So the dice screwed up there, but I can do them. So they're 5, small team. So it's 3s, goes down to 2. Small team is 3, down is 4. Just 1 hit, but it's another pin. He does lose half, so that's now 3 pins. He loses half. So he takes a morale test. He's at 3. So 6 is 9, so he's good. And I just have to remember he's down 1. And now he fires at 1 less effectiveness. All right. And those guys are running. That's a bummer, man. So everyone's going to run to that wall. Put the bar. No debating who owns that. You may find. I'm just kind of sad as the Americans. Okay, German. Who's left? Mortar. Huh, still want to fire on here. So find this guy. So the 3, 4 to hit. Oh, I'm getting a phone call, everybody. Pause just a second. In fact, I should probably just get off here, but I'm so close to ending. Just a second. All right, found out what's going on there. So she'll be home in about 30 minutes. So what am I doing? All right, so mortar, is it always hitting on sixes no matter what what the cover is? So we assume it is. So we roll it. Now it's a 5. Okay. And American. Who do I have left as American? I do have the German medic I need to bring on. Oh, he couldn't. Did I forget to put him in here? That would be a bummer if I forgot to do that. So, yeah, he's going to advance. He's going to go here. Let's take 3 inches back. That is a bummer, dude. I mean, seriously. Seriously. I mean, I could advance. Oh, man, where was he? Shoot. I could advance here and fire on those guys. I mean, they got guns. I hate to lose my guy, but I am going to do that. So he's going to advance to the woods here and shoot. It's probably as modeled. Sub and 2 rifles. So 2 doesn't take a penalty for shooting. 2, so 1. So it's hitting on 3s, hitting on 4s for moving. No, not these guys. 5s. So this guy's 5s. 1 hit. And these guys are hitting on 4s for moving. 5 6s. Misses. So 1 hit and 5. But it's another pin. No, they're up to 8. Oh, and they're down. So that was the machine gun that hit him. So it would have been a 6. He got a 6. So we're good. Man, I need to keep track of this stuff. I need to be a little slower. I want to go fast, gotta be a little slower. And that is it for that turn. I'm gonna get this game done. So turn 6, we're up. So do they want to stay down? No, of course not. They want to fire, advance. Thing is, it's a tie right now. No. The Americans are winning. This is bad. There's no way. I mean, I would have had to close assault. This is the last turn, unless I roll a die and get another turn. So here I go. And what do I need to do? Germans. Problem is here. All I really need to do is take out that unit there. That tank could have run over that as guys. And they will own that. They would be within 3 inches. German. I mean, does that medium machine gun have a penetration value? I could put a pin on the guy, couldn't I? Because he'll hit him. That would be funny. The medium machine gun probably has a penetration value, I bet. Nope, he does not. What's the best thing for the Germans to do? I would be contested. I mean, now they're going to fire. Oh, well, he's got him. So he's going to. He's going to rally. He's going to fire. He's going to go down. ambush. There we go, fire. But he gets to rally, and he's got 2, so he's got 1, so he's setting an 8. Cocked die, so unless I roll 6, he's an 8, so he passes. So 1 comes off. He's gonna fire. 1, 2, 3. So you're rolling 3, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. 1 4s, no kills. Wow. Rally. How does rally work? Okay, so rally. So you still take an order test. D6 plus 1. But the pins are ignored. So it's a 10, but his guy's there, so that's no, we're good. Barely. And now it's a D6 plus 1 removal. 2. Fantastic. 6 and 6 down, so scummy sucker. American German. Nope. I'm gonna pause it here. It's gonna get loud here, so I'm gonna keep playing though. All right, so my shell hit here, so I hit on 4s. I got a hit. I got a kill. I got 3 pins. So he's down to 1. 3 pins. This guy did not get hit. 2 inches didn't cover. So that's that. So things are beeping here. What's happening? Am I getting notes, or is that on? I think it's on Facebook. It is on Facebook. So I'm going to go off here. Hey, see Al. It's been great. Sorry guys, got a little quiet there, a little slow. Okay, so they took a hit. So they're down to 1 guy. Successful there. So good on you. All right. So I'm going to fire. I don't know what good it does to get those guys out. So he does hit finally. So it's only a 1 inch template. Oh man, I just do not have this HE down. So it's 1 inch. So D3 pins, D2 pins. So pins are 1 pin. 7. And it's D3 hits, so it's 1 hit. No, what's it in buildings? D3. So I rolled a 2, so it's 1 hit. Gee, Christmas is not going well for Americans sitting there. Nothing happens, so it just takes the pins. So that was, who was that? Jude. Where's my order die? I fired him. There. Oh, that was for the mortar. All right. Well, I fired the mortar. So it's actually, whatever. Let's do that. I did the. So we'll use the mortar next time. I don't know what really value it is to take them out. Another order die. Fire. Still firing that guy. So I think it's determines a 6 to hit. Here, it's a 3, 4 light cover, 5 team, small team. So missed. German. So he fired. He did that. Who do I have this guy? I guess I'll go down. Americans, I'm going to advance those guys. Advancing some of them 6 inches. I'll move them all up to here. I need to varnish my dudes here. All right, so I advanced, and now I'm going to fire. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what a bar. I haven't fired my bar yet. I didn't even fire the bar either. It's 2 shots. So machine gun is 2 shots. Doesn't take the penalty for moving, and then I've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 8 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So machine gun doesn't take a penalty for moving. So he's at starts at 3, and he's down 4. Hit. And the bar doesn't do anything different. Oh. So it's they're also close. So it's 4 because they moved. It's 3 because they 3 because okay 3 4 because they moved. So it's 4 before they moved. 5 because they're a small team. Back down to 4 because they're close. So 4s. There's only 1 guy in there, by the way. And he's dead. Now that comes off. It's 3 for them. It now is a solid American victory because there's no way they can do anything. So I think I'm going to call it there because the Germans won't be. I mean, yeah. So I have to move anyway, so I would advance the tank down to here. Here, 9 inches, just there. Right in front of that gun. I don't care. I could do that. So, machine gun. So let's fire those 5 machine guns at that. It's 3. It's 4 for moving. 3 because he's close. Small team 4. 2 hits. So it's 4 fours, but it's 5 for the gun shield. So it's just a hit on him. So he's just pinned. I'm gonna fire my tank gun. I do hit. It's a 2-inch thing. So I got 2 hits on him. Now 4s. Second, doesn't matter. So he loses half. He gets, I'm doing it a little wrong, I think. He gets D3 pins. So he gets 3 pins. 2, 3. Well, yeah, I did that wrong. So he got 1. So I was saying it was 1 thing. So he's got 3 pins. He does damage more than half, so he has to take a test. His lieutenant's there within control. So I roll first. So it's a 5. I'm at 3. It's a 2. So he passes. Now I fire my 5 machine guns on the building. It's 3s to hit. E4 removed. And then it's 2, so it's 6s. I get 2 hits, so he takes another. Is it 8? Should have shot the HE there for that one reason. No kills. Wow. No kills. Fire my mortar. On 3s. I hit. I'm hitting on 2s next time. So now it's a mortar. It's an HE 2-inch. So he's in a building. So I take D6 hits and D3 pins. So D6 hits, I take 6 hits. I damage on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's wiped out. Just pin another order dice to him. D3. Americans, I run into the building. Oh, I can't advance. So he hasn't fired yet, so I'm going to run. It's an ambush. I'm trying to hear the edge of the wood. So now challenges. I hate to do that. So he advances. He advances to here. He's got it. I can't. Okay, advance to here. I'm gonna fire. So submachine gun, 2, 2, penalty. So we got 1 hit. Do take the penalty, so it's 5. It's a hit on 5, so it doesn't. So it does. Take a loss. And another pin. Half. It's uncontested. way, dude. I'm just firing. 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 4s. Nope. Yeah, 4s. Two hits, 1 exceptional. I don't think they already have another. Oh, 2. Oh, so he's gone. Another order die for the Americans. All right, yeah, this is a wipeout here. 1 die left. Americans left. Do anything. Seriously, what did I miss here? Oh, my machine gun. Nothing. Can I run? Oh, I could run into the building. No, I'm good. Done. Germans concede. That's the game. So, yeah, Germans concede. That I needed to give the Germans another anti-tank weapon. That was one fatal flaw. And so the Americans won by sweeping in around this side. I made a vital mistake, but this is why it's good to play solo. Do not close assault when they had so many units. Now, so don't close assault when they're up to that high of units, especially in a building, because it's not it's simultaneous. If they were out in the open and I did that, then they would have got to hit first, and then the dice. I made another mistake. These guys should have had a shot on him and to reduce some guys. I need to learn HE better and nail that down, how that works. So the Americans win with 1, 2, 3 solid owning of objectives. This is a shared one. They also took 5 command dice to 1. So I gotta think the hero of the game was this anti-tank gun, because he took that tank out in turn 2 because they got the pole first, and took out that tank, which really helped. And then for the Americans, you know what? I'm going to change it. It's this guy, because he was hitting like crazy. He hit over there, wiped those guys out. I think I might have done that wrong over there, but I don't know. So that's that. It's been good. It's been fun. I'm going to get the table put away. My wife will be home after 5 days away. And so that's that. Marcello, I hope you guys, what did you say in the message? Marcello, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Hey, thanks all for watching. Thanks all who watch it afterwards. We'll chat with you later. See ya.